recording.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, good morning and welcome everyone. Today we are going to have a session on staff leave management. So, I'm just going to go through the flow, what all we'll be covering today. So, the first thing we'll be looking at will be leave management settings, that how we can create different leave categories, how we can assign it to staff type and also to particular staff, how we can set the late mark settings and transfer leaves or carry forward the leaves, and set up how to set up the after setting up the biometric machine, how we can decide the shifts or timings in and out time for the staff. Now, after that will be how to apply leave. That is how the staff member can apply leave directly from their app or even their web login. And similarly, how the admin can accept or reject a leave. And lastly, we'll be looking at all the reports, that is the in and out timing reports, attendance reports, and I think I was muted in between. So I'll just go through once again. We'll be looking at how to apply leave. That is how the staff can apply leave from the app or web login, and how they can accept, how the admin can accept or reject a leave. Similarly, reports, that is the in and out reports, the attendance reports, leave reports, and also the shifts of the biometric machine. Okay. Okay, so we are going to look at how first, like I said, we'll be looking at the leave settings, that how we can create different type of leave categories. If any one of you has any queries in between the process, you can unmute and ask, or at the end we can have a Q&A session. Now, first, like I said, we need to do the settings for the leaves. So first we'll go to settings, and in settings we'll go to HRM settings. Then in HRM settings, we'll be going to leave settings. So first we need to create the leaves. So let's say we'll start with one of the leave type, that is casual leave. Now you can create leaves with different categories also, like casual leaves for casual leave for the teaching staff and management staff might not be the same. So you can have something like that also, like casual leave for teaching, and the short form I can give a CL or CLT. Then if I want to add any details, okay. Now, number of years carry forward. Now, how many years you want these leaves to be carry forwarded? That in case if a staff member doesn't use or utilize the leaves for that, how much maximum limit is there for a particular year, will they be able to use that leave for the next year? So usually there is a carry forward of 1 year. Like this goes from school to school. Like every school can decide how much, if they want to carry forward or they do not want to carry forward. By default, if you do not want to carry forward, you can keep it as 0. If you want the leaves to be carry forwarded for the next year, you can keep write the numbers of how many years you want to be carry forwarded for. Now, maximum limit. Now, how many maximum leaves you're going to allot for this particular category? Now, let's say 10. Now, like I said, these both these numbers vary from school to school. The school can decide how many casual leaves they want to set, and if they want to carry forward or not. Now, as this is a casual leave, it can be taken in advance. So I'm going to take this leave can be taken in advance. And leave start date. Now, leave start date is the start date of your academic year. Now, in case if a staff joins in between, so at the time they are joining till the time the academic year is set, the leaves will be calculated accordingly. So for usually for schools who start their academic year in June, it will be 15th of June or something. And for CBSE schools who start in April, it can be April as well. And add. So like I said, we can create different type of leaves. So we created one that is a casual leave for teaching. Now after that, we can also create sick leave. In number of years carry forward, even sick leaves can be carry forwarded, depends upon the school. The maximum sick leaves one can take in a year, let's say 12. Am I audible or no? Because I've got a chat saying that I'm not audible.
You're audible.
Okay. Uh, so I think he has not joined in with audio. Okay. So maximum limit. Now sick leaves. Then these leaves also, if they are going to have a planned, it can be taken in advance. It can be taken at the last moment also. So it depends. Now, how many sick leaves can be taken? That also the staff, the institution or the school can decide whether how many number of leaves they want to allow, or they want to, as if someone has a medical emergency, it can also become to an unlimited leaves. And leave start date. And the third type of leave are usually leave without pay. Usually these are common for all the staff type, but if you want, you can make staff wise also. How many numbers you wanted to be carry forwarded for? I think these are not usually LWPs are not 365. Now these maximum limit is 365 for LWPs or leave without pay, and this is the leave without pay. So I'll take this. This is a leave without pay, and it can also be unlimited leaves. So first we have created different categories. So apart from our regular ones, we created three different categories only, particularly only for the teaching staff. There is the casual leave, sick leave, and leave without pay. And similarly, you can assign those to a staff type. Like I said, we created particularly for teaching staff, so we can assign those to our teaching staff now.
So we can have different categories assigned for different profiles. Suppose for teaching you want leave and suppose sick leave and casual leave. So accordingly you can assign to different profiles whatever staff leave type you want. So any queries on this? How to create leave categories and how many days to assign and all. Any queries on this? No queries.
Sir, actually, I think your voice is breaking, so I'm not able to hear you properly.
Okay, so till now, not audible, clear voice.
No, sir, it's still breaking.
Fine, you continue.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So, like sir said, we can have different leave categories for different leave types. That is, your casual leaves for the teaching staff and the management staff might be different. So you'll be able to create two different leave categories. So, for example, now I'm assigning one, that is the sick leave for teaching. So, like I said, we can assign it entirely to all the staff type if it's a common leave like LWP, or if we are right now currently assigning it only for the teaching staff type. So I'm selecting teaching and I'm clicking on assign. Oh, sorry. How many days it's applicable? So how many days it's applicable? It should be either the same number of the maximum amount or less. The school can again over here decide that how many, if there are carry forward leaves, how many maximum amount you want them to be used. Okay. So it's assigned successfully. Once it's assigned, you'll be able to see it at the bottom, that the sick leave for teaching. Like I said, if it's an LWP, if you want to assign it to all at the same time, you can. Like for example, it's an LWP leave and it's same for all the staff. And over here, I can again write 365 and assign to all. Oh, okay, sorry, my screen share was. I think my screen share was off, so I'll again repeat the procedure. For example, if I want to assign LWP, so I can select all. I can select all the staff I want to assign it for. I can enter the maximum number of days applicable and click on assign. Uh, okay, I'm not able to hear your voice. Okay, it's assigned to all the staff successfully. All the assigned leaves will be visible in the tab table below. Okay. So assigning leaves to staff type. Now again, assigning leaves to staff. Now, if you select any particular staff type, like teaching, so I'll be able to see how many leaves they have already assigned to them. That how many casual leaves, sick leaves, LWP. And if by mistake, like I said, if you want to reduce a particular staff's leaves, if they have joined late or for any other reason, you can manually do that as well. You can decide how many, you can see which staff has how many leaves assigned, and if the school or the management wishes to increase or reduce any number of leaves, they can do it from here as well. That is assign leaves to staff. Then late mark. Now late mark is how many late marks per month are allowed. Now whenever, if you already have a biometric machine set up, so whenever the punch will be late, there'll be a late mark in front of the name of that particular stuff. Now as a admin or as a school management, you can decide how many late days you want to allow, and if it's late, then from which leave will be selected first. Now if more than 3 late marks are there, then one casual leave will be selected. If they have already exhausted all the casual leaves, then you can select LWP as well. Now this, the management can decide from which leaves they want to subtract if it exceeds more than the late mark, monthly late mark. Then after that is transfer leaves. Now transfer leaves is depends on school to school. Few schools want to carry forward their leaves from previous year to the current year, and similarly there are some schools who want to keep only the current year leaves. So over here you can decide whether you want the leaves to be carry forwarded or you want to keep it according to the current year. Then after that is the SMS and email setting. Now whenever a staff applies for leave, then default SMS and mail goes to the admin, or it also reflects in the daily mail. Now apart from that, if you want to add numbers or emails, you can add numbers and emails over here, to which the default message or mail will go, where they'll be able to see the staffs who have applied for leave and their leave status. So this is all about the leave settings. If you have any doubts in this part, you can ask now, or we'll progress to the next step.
Yes, किसी को anyone any queries?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
In SMS and leave settings,
Hmm.
is it, that leaves are approved to the teachers, that SMS will go to the teacher, or
Yes,
what
yes,
kind
ma'am.
of?
They'll see a notification where there is if their leave is approved by the admin.
इसमें कैसा होता है कि once this details are added here now, suppose here you will add a principal's number or someone who approves their leave. So if any teacher is applying for leave, they will get an SMS saying that so and so teacher is applied for leave, and to approve they have to go here in the module and they need to approve the leave, the principal or admin, whoever.
So in add numbers, we have to add the number of teacher or the person
No,
who
no,
will
no, no. The
approve the.
person who will approve, the admin staff or
इनको
the.
सिर्फ नोटिफिकेशन जाएगा कि
हाँ.
ये टीचर ने अप्रूव किया, लीव के लिए अप्लाई किया है, तो अप्रूव करने के लिए वो यहाँ से पोर्टल में जाके उनको अप्रूव करना पड़ेगा वैसा।
Oh, okay. Thank you.
इससे उनको सिर्फ नोटिफिकेशन जाएगा कि यस सो एंड सो टीचर हैज अप्लाइड फॉर लीव ऐसा।
Okay.
Okay, so next we can move on to how the staff is going to apply for the leave, and then we'll see the admin part, how the admin can approve the leave. So first I'll share my. We can do this both from your web login and app login as well. I'll share my screen and we'll be able to see how it's done from the app login as well. Okay, so I'll share my screen. Okay, so we'll go to Top School app. Sorry, Top School Teacher app, and log in as a teacher. So every teacher has a tab called as Apply Leave. So they can click on Apply Leave. Now they can select which leave they want. Now let's say if I want to take casual leave, the sick leave, the start date, say for today. Now if it's a half day leave, the session 1 date and the session 2 date should be the same. If it's a full day leave, it can be the session dates has to be different. That is, if it's a full day leave, it will be from start date from 1 end to 2nd. And similarly, if it's a half day leave, I can have the same date. Okay. If there is anything like a medical form or
This is
uh,
a
sick
this
leave,
is
sir.
school leave.
So I'm not able to hear you properly. Hello. Hello. Okay. So if there's a medical form or if it's a planned leave and you have an invitation or anything else you want to attach to the leave, you can choose a file where you can upload it and click on submit. You don't have sufficient leaves. Now, if the person doesn't have a sufficient leave, it will say you don't have sufficient leaves. Let's check another leave type. Okay. So similarly in leave history, I'll be able to see all my leave types. Now currently it's pending. Now this is the part where the teacher applies for the leave. Like they'll be able to apply for the leave directly from their app or even their web login and check out the leave history. Now once the staff applies for the leave, then a notification will be sent to the numbers we have added in the SMS and email setting, and then the admin has to either approve or deny that particular leave. So we'll go again to the admin side. Okay. So for to approve or reject a leave, first thing the school admin has to click on the HRM module, and in HRM they have to click on apply leave. So in apply leave, like I said, if the staff comes to the admin directly to the office to enter their leave, they can, instead of doing it from their login, then the staff can also enter the leaves from here, the similar way like we did it from the app. And over here, you'll be able to see all the leaves that are applied, and the admin can choose either to approve or reject or cancel that leave by mistake. In case a leave is applied and they want to cancel it, then that cancellation can also be done by the admin. So over here, let's say I want to reject this particular leave, I can click on reject. Now over here, if I want to give a reason for either approving or rejecting a particular leave, I can. That way, whatever reason will be written will be displayed over here. Like for example, for an approved leave, I've just simply written approved. So you can, like I said, the admin can either approve or reject or keep a leave pending, either ways. So this is how the leave can be applied from the staff side, and how the admin can either approve or reject a particular leave. So if you have any doubts regarding this part, you can ask, or we can move on to further is the reports. Okay, so if no doubts, then we can move on to the third part, that is the reports. Now, before going to reports, like I said, we can integrate biometric devices for attendance. Like schools might have biometric devices where the staff punch in for attendance. So we can decide the staff shifts. So, for example, I'll just show you one sample of staff shift. So there'll be a tab called as staff shifts. Once your biometric device integration is done, and from there you'll be able to select the time slots. Like every different staff might have different time slots, so the school will be able to create time slots like from one particular time to another. Also decide the enter the late minutes and super late minutes, so that that mark will come in the report, that is either late or super late. For example, for security it's from 12 to 8, so we can, sorry, from 1 to 8 the first shift. Then same way from 8 to 4 you can have different shifts for different staff timing. And similarly you can decide like late minutes and super late minutes. So whenever you do enter late minutes, like after, let's say the, for example, for this is 12 to, this is 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's the night shift. Now, if the staff punches at 1:04 or 1:05, it's okay because we have allowed 5 late minutes for them. But after that, if the staff punches at 1:10, then there'll be a late remark. Similarly, you will be able to add different shifts, and you can review the shifts, that if you want to check shift for any particular. Sorry. So you can review shifts, that you can check which staff has been assigned which shifts, and if you want to make any changes to that, that can be done. So now we are coming into the reports part, that is staff leave management. Now, like I said, there are three different types of reports, that is in time and out time reports, that is when the time was punched in the biometric machine. Then the attendance report, that is the monthly present and absent days, and the number total leaves taken and available. So the first one is the in and out machine report. So this report over here will be able to see at particular time the in time, out time, working hours for a particular day. So this report can be generated by the admin. Like I said, if the staff is late, there'll be a late remark. One second. Stop my share. Okay. Now this is much more easy. Okay. So a report like this will be generated with every staff name and every day at what time they entered, and at any time when whenever they are late, there'll be a red dot like this, like a late remark. So we'll be able to see how many late remarks they have per month as well. And similarly, a leave report. Now I'll show you where you can generate this report as well. But a leave report like this can be downloaded, where for every leave, every staff, you'll be able to see how many, which type of leaves you have already, categories you have assigned, how many they have used, how many there are balance, and the end date when the leaves will be ending. Like I said, if you don't have carry forwards, then it will end in that particular year. If you are carry forwarding the leave to next year, then the end date will be accordingly. And like we just saw the screen where we will be able to either approve or reject a particular leave. Staff leave applied report, this can also be printed. Now, like I said, if you want to check, print out the leave reports, we can go to leave, and from leave we can go to leave report. Now in leave report, now let's see, uh, I'll select one particular staff type, and then I'll be able to see all the staff and how many leaves they have and how many they have used and how many they have applied for. Similarly, for attendance, we need to go to HRM attendance, staff attendance, and from there you'll also be able to get the staff attendance report. So if you do have a machine attendance, you'll be able to see a machine attendance report, and you'll be able to download that as well. Now for this year, I don't think it's there, but once every day the in and out timing is stuck, you will be able to generate reports from here. And leave reports, staff attendance reports, leave reports, and staff time, that is the in and out time. So if you have any doubts, you can ask, and or if you've not understood any particular part, I can go through it once more.
Hello, so everybody. Any queries? Anything? Have you understood this module? Okay, it seems you have understood this. And if you have any queries, you can write to us. And first thing is uh, you need to have your categories defined. Like what are your categories that we need, and then teacher would apply for leaves, staff would apply for leaves. We need to approve it, and then you will automatically get all the reports. So manually you don't have to manage anything, and it would stream your job. And if you have biometric integrated, it would automatically give you daily in time, out time, late. If someone is late, monthly in, out, everything, all the reports would be, it would be displayed in a single click on your portal itself. So it would reduce a lot of manual work to be done. Yeah, this is the sheet, I think, where it would give you daily in time, out time, late time. Also, we can define, say, suppose someone is late for more than 2 days or 3 days to be marked leave. So this everything automatically it would be done. Okay, so we all have understood this regarding this leave management. If you find any queries while working on it, you can write to us so that we can help you solve your query. Yes. So any queries? In the chat, no doubts. Great. Okay. So great. If no queries, then we can conclude this session.
Okay, sir. Thank you everyone for taking your time out and attending the session. And if you have any further queries regarding leave management, you can get back to us with mail, or you can call our support team as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.